My name is Michael Weiss, and I'm glad to read for you this morning This I Believe, and the title of my essay is Wrong Turn. It was a warm Tuesday morning and my regular day off work. As is my habit, I had breakfast that morning with a group of friends at the local coffee shop. Starbucks has not yet discovered our small southern community, so coffee shop for us is a familiar fast food restaurant. As I said goodbye to my friends, fully intending to attack my honey-do list, something compelled me to turn right instead of left toward home. Have you ever done something without thinking logically about it? Have you ever made a wrong turn, not knowing what it was all about, but believing only that it's somehow important? Should decisions be made based on reason alone, or are some too important to be left to logic? After turning right, I drove for a minute, trying to understand what this was all about. Although it was the last place I wanted to go, it occurred to me that my friend Bob, his father was in the intensive care unit of the local hospital. The hospital was 5 minutes from the restaurant. I thought, maybe I should check in on him. As I walked into the ICU, I saw Bob's sister Marie, whom I had met briefly only once before this. I was not sure if she would remember me. As I approached her from the side, I could tell something was wrong. Marie glanced at me for a fraction of a second and then grabbed me and started crying uncontrollably. 5 minutes before my arrival, Marie's father passed away. She was alone in a sterile environment, barely able to process the news. She didn't need my counsel. She only needed someone vaguely familiar on which to lean for a moment. I stayed with her until Bob and the rest of the family arrived a short time later. G.K. Chesterton wrote, "The madman is not the man who has lost his reason. The madman is the man who has lost everything except his reason." There's something deep within humans that has been buried, some spiritual GPS that navigates us towards that which is important, that which is healing, that which has been lost. My GPS that morning was loud and clear. This is not always true for me. If I had ignored it and turned left out of the restaurant, the world would have not ended. However, by listening to my guidance system, I experienced a chance encounter, a human connection, a spiritual moment that reverberates even now, some 8 years later.